In a world flooded with fad diets, extreme detoxes, and miracle supplements, real food remains the most powerful and sustainable tool for losing weight and regaining health. Real food isn't trendy, it's not flashy, but it works, and it always has. Real food is what our ancestors ate, food that comes from the earth, not from a laboratory. It's what nourishes the body, supports metabolism, balances hormones, and keeps us full without counting every calorie. If you're trying to lose weight without destroying your health in the process, this video is for you. Let's start by getting one thing straight. Weight loss is not just about eating less, it's about eating better. When you eat real food, your body naturally finds its balance. Hunger decreases, energy increases, and fat begins to melt away. Not because you're starving, but because you're finally giving your body what it truly needs. So what is real food? It's fresh vegetables, leafy greens, colorful fruits, whole grains, nuts, seeds, eggs, legumes, and clean sources of protein like fish, chicken, or grass-fed beef. It's homemade meals cooked with simple ingredients. It's the opposite of frozen meals, packaged snacks, soft drinks, and sugar-laden breakfast cereals. The first key to losing weight with real food is removing ultra-processed junk. These foods are engineered to be hyper-palatable. That means they're designed to override your body's natural hunger signals. Ever opened a bag of chips and realized you finished the whole thing without meaning to? That's not weakness. That's design. Now imagine eating a plate of roasted vegetables with a piece of grilled chicken. It's delicious, nourishing, and satisfying. But you're unlikely to overeat it because real food contains fiber, protein, water, and fat, all the components that make us feel full and satisfied. Another benefit of real food is nutrient density. When your cells get the nutrients they need, your body stops sending endless hunger signals. Many people overeat not because they need more energy, but because they're nutritionally starved. Let's take breakfast. A sugary cereal may spike your blood sugar and give you a temporary energy boost, but you'll crash within 2 hours and be hungry again. But if you start your day with eggs, avocado, and sautéed greens, your blood sugar remains stable and your hunger stays under control for hours. Eating real food also helps to reduce inflammation, a major player in weight gain, insulin resistance, and chronic disease. Inflammation comes from refined sugars, seed oils, additives, and preservatives. Cutting those out and replacing them with anti-inflammatory foods like berries, olive oil, turmeric, and wild-caught fish can change your entire metabolism. Another truth: you don't have to be perfect. You don't need a rigid plan. You don't have to eat grilled chicken and broccoli every day. Variety is part of real food. It's colorful, seasonal, diverse, and flexible. Let's talk about carbs. Carbs are not the enemy, but the quality of carbs matters. A baked sweet potato is not the same as a donut. Brown rice is not the same as a pastry. Your body processes whole food carbs differently. The fiber slows down absorption. The nutrients help your cells. The satiety keeps cravings in check. And fat? Don't fear fat. Healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are essential. They regulate hormones, support brain function, and, yes, help you lose fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. Eating too many processed calories and sugar does. Protein is another hero. If you want to lose weight and preserve muscle mass, eat enough protein. Real food protein sources include eggs, fish, lean meats, legumes, and fermented dairy like yogurt. Protein increases satiety and boosts metabolism. It also helps you recover faster if you exercise. Speaking of exercise, yes, it's important, but not to burn calories. Exercise is a signal to your body. It says, preserve muscle, burn fat. Real food plus movement is the winning combination. You don't need to train like an athlete. Just walk more. Lift something a few times a week. Stay active and consistent. What about snacking? Snacking isn't evil, but most snack foods are. Ditch the cookies and crackers. If you're truly hungry between meals, have a real snack. A boiled egg, a handful of almonds, carrot sticks with hummus, or even a small piece of fruit. One thing many people underestimate is hydration. Sometimes we confuse thirst with hunger. Drinking more water can actually reduce unnecessary eating. Start your day with water. Drink a glass before meals. Stay hydrated. It's simple but powerful. Let's also address emotional eating. Food is not just fuel, it's comfort, culture, and connection. But when stress, boredom, or sadness drive your eating patterns, weight loss becomes a struggle. Real food can help regulate mood, but emotional awareness is key. Journal, talk, pray. Find new ways to cope that don't involve reaching for a bag of chips. Cooking at home is one of the best ways to stay on track. When you control what goes into your meals, you reduce hidden sugars, oils, and chemicals. Batch cooking, meal prep, and simple recipes can make real food practical even in a busy life. Real food doesn't have to be expensive. Frozen vegetables, beans, rice, eggs, and canned fish are affordable and healthy. Eating real isn't about buying organic everything. It's about making the best choices you can with what you have. Let's pause and talk about mindset. This is not a diet. This is a return to how we were designed to eat. It's not about punishing your body. It's about healing it. When you eat real food, you don't need to obsess over macros or follow extreme rules. You learn to trust your body again. Another tip, don't eat distracted. Slow down, taste your food, enjoy it. Gratitude and presence during meals improves digestion and satisfaction. Mindful eating is real eating. Now let's touch on sleep. Sleep affects weight more than most people realize. Poor sleep increases cravings, reduces willpower, and messes with your hormones. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night. It's not lazy, it's essential. And stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which promotes fat storage, especially around the belly. Real food helps lower stress levels. Magnesium-rich foods, omega-3s, and B vitamins all support the nervous system. But also take time to rest. Walk in nature, laugh, breathe deeply. Lastly, be patient. Real food doesn't create instant results, but it creates lasting ones. Trust the process. Stay consistent. Your body will thank you. Now, if you found value in this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. Share something interesting you learned in the comments or tell me what stood out to you the most. Are you already eating real food, or is this something new for you? And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone who could benefit from it. Let's spread the message of real food and real health together.